Hi everyone, I am Ketra. We are going to do a collective reading together today, and these messages I believe are going to be for my sober souls, those on the path to spiritual recovery, healing from so many life traumas, just a little bit of guidance. And I think this is in reference to the messages that I want to send out in reference to soul progress. So let's take a look. We're going to go ahead and use Tarot and Oracle and just get started. So again, this is a collective reading, so some of these messages may not resonate with you, and if they don't, that's okay. But thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. And then also, if you would like a one-on-one reading with me, feel free to go to my website. It is tarotandsoundhealing.com. Take a look at the calendar and we can just go from there. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to use Akashic Soul Records Oracle. We're going to start with those messages just to see, to kind of like narrow in on who we are reading for today. So soul work in progress, who are the souls that I'm reading for, and what is the soul work that they have in progress right now. Again, I feel like these messages are going to be for my sober souls, those on the path to spiritual recovery. Okay, so where are they at? You have heart awakening and breakthrough. Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. So heart awakening. Your heart is opening to deeper levels of feeling, empathy, and connection. Let the new sensitivity guide you into richer experiences of life. And I love that, because once we do let go and let God, or let go and let your higher self really guide you, you can physically feel the heart just kind of like open up and be willing to allow yourself to feel. It's one of the hardest things to do when you have maybe had so many traumas in your life, or you abuse substances and things like that. Those are things that we did to mute feeling feelings. And right now, if you're on the spiritual path to recovery, congratulations, good job on you. But allow yourself to feel those feelings, even if they get low. Just ride through them and figure out, ask the why. Like, why am I feeling this way? I always say it's kind of like going backwards. There's a situation, person, place, or thing that comes up in your life and it's made you feel a certain way. It's typically not them. It's something that you need to deal with. You need to process yourself. And then that's just going to open up your heart even more. And then that's going to allow the good, the love, the light into your life. So I love that for you. Breakthrough. You have broken through old limits and emerged transformed. Celebrate your strength. You are standing in a new field of possibilities. And I absolutely love this for you too, because it couldn't be more true. It just is. As we're on that path, more and more come to us in reference to the knowing. Our intuition gets a lot louder. We start noticing how we're being guided and led by spirit, by God, rather than our own will. And it is a beautiful thing. So if this is you, congratulations. Those are amazing feelings. We're also going to go ahead and I'm going to save the inner child maybe towards the middle of the reading. We're going to use the Archangel Power Tarot for a kind of like a grounding message. This kind of helps ground who I'm reading for right now, or what souls I'm reading for. Since this is a collective message, these are messages for you, these are messages for me. So let's take a look and see what message we have from, okay. Wow, this one, I swear, just came out on another video that I did. It is Page of Ariel, reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. So Spirit really wants us to kind of pay attention to this message right now. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. It's time to get to work. And then our next message that I'm going to get, that is so funny. And again, it's so true. When you align yourself with God, with your higher self, and you're on that spiritual path to recovery, it is almost shocking how many opportunities come to you, whether that's with love, finance, work, relationships. Relationships are probably the biggest one, in my opinion, in my life. Let's say, not in my opinion, in my life. So what is the next message? It is 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Renew. Did you see that? Renew your progress and make plans for your next in Denver. I'm in Denver. That's so funny. I'm on a layover in Denver right now. endeavor. I cannot talk today. Okay, so what I'm getting from this and from the other one is that you have invested wisely in yourself right now. You have been putting in the work. And we review our progress every day to see where we're at, where we're going, and how we're going to get there. And so I love that if you just keep on this path of spiritual recovery, and if I keep on my path of spiritual recovery, these are the gifts that we're given from Source, from the divine, from God. So let's take a look at where we're at, where we're going, and how we're getting there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some guidance from tarot to just kind of see where we're at right now. So where are we collectively? And again, tarot is a mirror to the soul. So that's why I always love the spread that I do, which is, where are we at? Where are we going? How are we getting there? So show us. You have Temperance. That's a major arcana card. And I love that I knew that this was going to be for my sober souls, because it is major when you realize that you're on that spiritual path to recovery, which gives you that harmony, that healing. So right now you're kind of taking one thing and mixing it with another to find that balance that you need in your life. And that's beautiful. You have the Emperor. You are building your foundation, and the foundation that you're building, especially with that Emperor, shows that you're now going to be ready for anything. You're going to be ready for those situations, places, things that come up in your life. He's got his armor on underneath his cloak. And I think the things that we learn in spiritual recovery is what we use as the tools to continue on this path. I love that. Four of Pentacles. So right now, the things that you're learning, keep those close to your heart. Keep those close in your mind, because those are the tools. It's like the Four of Pentacles. It can be read so many ways, but right now for me, I feel like it's the tools that you're using. Keep those close to you in your heart and in your mind. So when those situations come up, you're able to navigate those a little easier than you probably had before. So that's where we're at right now. So where are we going? So if you guys could show me where we are going. Where are we going? Page of Swords. So we have the Page of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups. And then we have the Empress. Look at you. Okay. And then let's just go ahead and then how we're getting there. Where we're at, where we're going, how we getting there. Two of Cups. Page of Cups. Six of Cups. I love that. Okay. So where we're at, where we're going. So where you're going right now is you're really at a time where you're figuring out the information that you need to continue to give you that clarity. So in this card, what I feel and what I see right now is just you're looking kind of like looking back at the past, because I think that's a good thing to do. When you look back at your past, it teaches you how strong you are and how you're able to continue to move forward. So the things that you're kind of like finding out about your past or your shadows, the work that you're doing on yourself is providing you that clarity that you need right now to kind of keep going. And then in this card above the clouds, there's birds. And birds, I always feel, are messengers. But then there's this vision of this like person. So it's like your higher self, or it's God, the divine, whatever you resonate with. They're really giving you this information through your intuition to provide you with that clarity. So here's the card. This is what I'm talking about in that top corner over here. That's where the birds are. And that's where that little face is that I see. And it looks almost like the same face as what's on the card. And so I kind of really get that feeling that you're being guided by your higher self to provide you with that clarity right now. And so where you're going is harmony and healing. That 10 of Cups, you have to achieve that harmony and healing so that you can enjoy that emotional time with friends and family. So that's literally where you're going right now. So you're on the right track. And then it's also giving you the energy of the Empress. So right now it may feel like everything is just getting so much easier for you, and that everything is just kind of like growing and flowing. It's that breakthrough. You have broken through old limits and emerged transformed. Celebrate your strength. You are standing in a new field of possibilities, and the Empress can birth anything that she wants to. She's all four queens into one, and that's you right now. Male or female, it doesn't matter, but that is you right now. So where you're at, where you're going, how you're getting there. I love this also because it is the Two of Cups. So the two, are we good? Sorry, I was just doing a check to make sure none of my cards didn't have nudity on it. Two of Cups is you really aligned. It could be read a few ways, right? So what I feel right now from this card, it is you aligned with your higher self. It is you aligned with like-minded souls around you that's really helping you to guide you on your soul's path. So in this card, that is like almost like an agreement. That is a mutual agreement, a mutual love for someone, something else in your life that's being guided by source. That's how I feel about this card right now. So next, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is that young, kind of like curious kind of feeling right now. The Page of Cups, the story behind this, as far as I've been told, is the Page of Cups has basically taken its fish out for a walk. So does the fish really exist? We don't know. But what I'm getting from this card is it's really a time to kind of like be playful. So what is it that you could do that just would be almost kind of like ridiculous, but it wouldn't necessarily be ridiculous with the way that your mindset is now. It's like, I can do this. If I want to take my fish out for a walk, I can take my fish out for a walk. It's that kind of carefree heart awakening. Your heart is opening to deeper levels of feeling, empathy, and connection. Let that new sensitivity guide you into richer experiences of life. I feel like that's what the page is talking about. The page is having an amazing time taking its fish out for a walk. So where right now can you do that in your life? Because this is where you're at, where you're going, and how you're getting there. So how you're getting there is looking at your life in that way, taking the weight off of the things that we think we have to do. And then you have the Six of Cups, which is also beautiful. So for me, this is a reminder for you to take those moments to be in, oh yeah, like with the Page of Cups. So like I said, the Page of Cups, almost very young kind of energy, and we all have that inner child into us. And this is the card of nostalgia, looking back and remembering the good times. So as we're working on our shadows and we're looking back at the shadows of our life that literally has propelled you to get to where you're at today, remember to be kind and loving to yourself, be kind and loving to your inner child. And so I think this is a perfect time to get a message from your inner child. So what does and all of these oracle cards, if you guys want, they have deeper messages in the guidebook. I'm limited on time, so I kind of just share the messages that are the loudest for me for you guys. But if you ever want a deeper message from any of my oracle cards, just leave me a comment, let me know, and I will type out the guidebook message, because the guidebook messages are really good. Like, these authors of these oracle cards are just absolutely amazing. So we thank them. And I thank Spirit for giving us a message from our inner child. What is it that our inner child would like us to know? You have practiced freedom. Absolutely, with that Page of Cups card. That is so great. It is a 26. Release the weight of judgment. Absolutely. That Page of Cups does not care what anyone's thinking about it taking a fish for a walk. So release that judgment. Your next inner child message. Why do I keep saying all the time? Spend time in nature. Take your fish out for a walk. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. It is a beautiful time of year, so take advantage of this time of year. So I love this reading for you guys. Just keep putting in the work. It's totally worth it, and I'm so proud of you. If you would like a one-on-one reading with me, like I said, go over to my website. But if you're on that spiritual path to recovery, feel free to leave me a message if you just need to talk. Until the next video, take care and have a great rest of your day.